talking to one of my partners. He like, man, stop D-Riding LeBron James. And I've seen that in the comment section a couple of times. Stop D-Riding LeBron James. Listen, man, I want to make this clear. I'm infatuated with greatness. I don't care who does it. I like when somebody's atop their industry. And regardless of what you want to say about LeBron James, he's been atop the NBA for the last decade, at least. And I'm infatuated with anybody who puts the hard work in the craft. I'm sorry that I'm not the guy that's into, I think people get upset with me because I consider to say Drake's in my top 5 of rap. I'm sorry that I'm not into your local artists from Jacksonville, Florida. I'm sorry that I'm into people who atop their crafts and atop the skill and put the work in and tour year in and year out. I'm sorry that I like greatness. I don't like mediocrity. I'm sorry that I don't think you're the best rapper coming up out of Michigan, East Lansing. Sorry. I like greatness. LeBron James, don't you take this for granted. I know a lot of people do because you think, oh, next year he'll be back and we can boo him again. Don't take this for granted. It's okay to not like him as a player and root against him, but don't take his greatness for granted because he won't be here forever. In year 14 in the NBA, listen, I know LeBron James has stood the test of time with his body and the physical. I mean, the guy puts in the work physically. I mean, he puts reportedly puts $100,000 in a chef each year to literally live with him and his family, to make sure he's eating the right things year in, year out. But even LeBron's going to break down sooner or later. I think in the next 3 years, by year 17, LeBron won't be the same guy. And he'll be like 35, 36, 37 years old. He shouldn't be the same guy. The league shouldn't allow him to be. All right? The way he's able to take that contact and knock it off and go for the and one, it'll be in the next couple years, those and ones will become him just going to the free throw line. And probably in the next 3 years, they won't be fouls at all. He'll be trying to create contact that ain't there. And by the end of this thing, players will be knocking him on his back. And then he'll probably retire. So I don't take LeBron James year in and year out. He's the only constant you have in the NBA. Don't you get that? You know why you're into this NBA season? Not because you think the Toronto Raptors are going to make it to the NBA Finals. You wouldn't even watch the NBA Finals if the Toronto Raptors win it. Not because you think the freaking Washington Wizards and John Wall is getting to the finals. Not because you think the damn Boston Celtics are going to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers this year. You're into LeBron James' road to the finals because he's consistently showing you year in and year out he's going to at least give his team a chance to win a championship. He's at least getting to the finals. At least. In a few years, he's won the damn thing. That's why you watch this Eastern Conference. You know LeBron's going to end up in the finals. You just want to see the path and how hard it gets for the next 2 to 3 years. That's all you got. Don't ever take that greatness for granted. Don't ever take, and I don't care what your field is. I don't care if you help fix on cars for a living. I don't care if you work at McDonald's. I don't care what it is. As long as ain't nobody using you, don't you ever take for granted when you see somebody who puts in the work day in and day out. Don't you ever take that for granted. Thank you for the time, love, and support. More content like this on my website, SmithRT.com. I'm out. If you're looking to book me for an interview video or by phone, if you're looking to have your music or your skill featured on my daily podcast, if you're looking to book me for a speaking engagement to help motivate some kids, if you're looking to have me rock some of your clothing to help promote your brand, make sure you hit me up at booking@ismrteleferro.com. Again, that's booking@ismrteleferro.com.